guys, as you can tell by this title, I'm moving. And if you didn't watch my last video, what you might not know is that I actually just moved in here back in June, which means I haven't lived here very long. And I never really showed you that I even moved in. However, that doesn't matter because we're getting out of here, thank God. Also, judging by the title, you can tell that I've waited till the last minute to really pack. My room still pretty much looks regular. There's just like a lot of half full boxes everywhere. Today is currently Tuesday, and my movers are coming on Friday. There's something about needing that like pressure at the very end to get anything accomplished that's really good. It really helps me get things done. I'm gonna force you on this journey with me because I know I'm gonna get stressed out, but I think if we make a video about it, it will be funny that I waited. With that being said, let's start packing. Let's continue packing because we have a lot to do. Let me show you what we have so far. Okay, as far as my room goes, we got a bed cover. I'm gonna put that on the day I actually get my movers. That was clothes that I needed to donate. This is full of sweaters and all that good stuff. And then this is my lovely closet. Okay, so I put a bunch of shoes in here. I'm gonna put like probably a stack of clothes. But then over here I have a shoe rack. That's all empty, but the stuff on top I need to figure out what box or something to put it in. This does not look packed. Like this does not look good. However, that's in that. That's in this. I have 2 more bags to use, so I'll bag those up. So I think we should be in pretty good shape. And then here's where things get a little bit crazy. I really should have like done a good job filming this before I made everything messy. This is currently what it's looking like. Those are all stacked with clothes, towels. These are food ones that I've taken out because I did clear out what is in that. Most, okay, not that. That's gonna get thrown in this box, but all of this stuff and then most of the stuff in here. I gotta finish emptying my desk drawers out to put in that. Also, not that anyone asked, but pro tip, if you ever needed it, I went to my liquor store, like one near me, and asked them if I could have any boxes, and they were like, yeah, sure. So I got all of these for free. They have these inserts, so then I can just put my glasses in all of them and they don't break. Bit of a nightmare. That's some more pantry stuff I cleaned out, and then these are just like boxes, plates, stuff like that. It's so overwhelming. And then I have some extra boxes, more boxes that I packed with like books, stuff like that. That's the current state of my apartment. If you just moved in here, why are you moving out? Great question, and we'll get into detail after I move, but for now, let's just say there is a new problem here every single day, and I've tried my best to solve all of them to the best of my abilities. However, sometimes it's out of your control, and sometimes you need the building management to step in and do literally anything. That's just not happening here. They take so long to respond to me, or they just give me no helpful information to the point where I feel like I'm going crazy. It has caused me to be in such a mental spiral all the time that I'm just like, girl, let's get the hell out of here. One of the main things right now is that I only have hot water in my shower for about 5 to 10 minutes. It was weird because when I first moved in, that never happened. I had a normal shower, but I should be able to have hot water in there. You know what I mean? I find myself now bargaining in the shower. I'm like rushing to get things done, and then I'm like, okay, would you rather have hot water to rinse the product out of your hair? Or would you rather have hot water when you're shaving your legs because it literally hurts so bad to shave when you have goosebumps? And I'm just like, why am I living like that, you know? And I reached out to the apartment because I'm like, hello, I'm having a problem. And they were like, yeah, after like 10 minutes, it'll shut off. I was like, huh? They're like, yeah, after like 10 minutes, the hot water will shut off. Hello? So I decided, you know what? This is not for me. This place is not for me. I went back and forth with them, and people were like, you could reach out to the city and then they can come out and test it. I can't. I really can't put myself through that right now. So we are going to move. And like in my last video, I said that may be controversial, whatever. I'm just doing what's best for me. And what's best for me is to live in a place with hot water, less bugs, quieter neighbors, and not a new issue to fix every single day. Like my shower, the shower door has been off since I moved in. Like the day I got my keys, I walked to my door and there was a maintenance man waiting there too. Like, I need to fix the shower door, which again should have been my first sign because why would you not have fixed it before I came? However, that's neither here nor there at this point. It is still broken. Shocking. So now every time I take a shower, it floods into the bathroom, which is a joy. Also, every time I open and close my shower, it sounds like the glass is breaking, and they're just like, oh, it happens. Anyway. Good morning. It's time to tackle the office. It's key day. Happy Thursday from my car. As you can see, I packed this to the brim. I was gonna film and then I was like, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown if I try to like show you what I'm doing. I need to just do it before it gets later in the day. But I am all packed up and I'm gonna head to the new place. We're gonna go get our keys and then we gotta unload all of this. Tragic. Taking this down 3 flights of stairs was humbling at 8:30 in the morning, but genuinely, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful that I was able to like make this happen for myself. And I just hope the apartment has a good vibe. I hope we walk in and feel good. Okay, we have arrived. I just went down and I got my keys, my parking pass, all that stuff. So let's go inside. Really quick though, I do have to say this for myself because the whole point of moving here is one to just like, well, honestly, the whole point of moving here is to just have better experiences and enjoy where I am. And I know this apartment is not going to look aesthetically better than my one that I live in, but like I said earlier, it's just near so many more things that I like to do, and there's like so many more opportunities to just enjoy my life here. I really want to try to make this year so fun and try different things and appreciate the fact that I live near things. This is so vague and it doesn't make sense, but like one of the things I always say, like, I want to take a workout class, I want to take a workout class. But when I moved, I was so far from all the places I would want to go that I was like, I can't commit to driving 45 minutes every morning, you know, all this stuff. So like, I'm holding myself accountable that I need to find something I like doing and go out. And as much as I say like I don't really love living in Tampa anymore, I want to at least use this year to give myself the best shot of having fun here. I want to just accept the fact that like, this is where I'm going to be living for a year. Can we make the most of it? Like, instead of being like, I don't like this or whatever, I just want to enjoy being here. So that is what we're bringing. That's the vibe we're bringing into this new place, okay? It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be my dream apartment, but it's going to put me a lot closer, I think, to having a happier and better life. And that's all I want to do. Let's go see it. Here it is. You walk in, we have the kitchen, a completely different style than what I have now, but I like that there's so many spaces for stuff. Like, you have a little area over here, a little area over here. Like, I just threw my stuff down here, but I'm gonna put like my coffee set up right here, a little like on the go coffee. I could put all my coffee things in here, and look how much storage this kitchen has. In my apartment currently, the cabinets are so high that I literally can only reach the bottom shelf. But like, here I can use both. That never happens anymore. This is so fun. I'm really excited for the coffee station. I don't know why. That's important to me. I love that it has concrete walls. I've wanted concrete walls for so long in an apartment. It's like a cool vibe. It just matches my vibe. Like, that looks so sick. And concrete on the ceiling. Like, that's actually so fun. Also, this window is huge and I was really worried about light. I was like, what if the lighting's not good? Whatever. This looks freaking good. This is the bedroom. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put my bed on this side or this side. This side makes the most sense. Like, this is where a bed is supposed to go, but I just don't know. Then I sleep on that side. So it could be kind of fun to put on this side, although I guess there's only one outlet right there. I would have to figure out how to like split it. We have a lot to figure out. And then the closet's in here. Don't mind my wagon. I just like shoved it in here. What does that switch do? I don't know. This is a closet, which it's shorter, but it has 2 sides. And in my closet now, it has like a weird bump out and it's just like not very useful. So this is perfect. Okay, this is the bathroom. Again, much smaller, but hear me out. We only have 1 sink now, which you might be like, Sarah, that's a downgrade. No, because I never use my other sink and it was just another thing to clean. So now we have more countertop space, which is nice. I have more drawers, which is nice. I mean, I guess I had double of these, but there's only so much you can like put in these before you're just like stacking things on top of each other, you know? But on here, it's like makeup, other skincare, whatever, and then like hair stuff. Then we have the tub and the shower, which again, I feel like everyone's gonna be like, this is a downgrade. You had a walk-in shower. However, the walk-in shower never stayed hot. It flooded all over the floor and the water pressure was terrible. Like it just like dwindles down. So yes, aesthetically, the other one looked nicer, but I'm excited to actually be able to take a hot shower. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm a bath girl. I love taking a bath, so I'm so excited about bath time, okay? Tomorrow, I need to scrub the tub today because tomorrow I think I'm treating myself to a bath because guys, tomorrow we're sleeping here. Like we're moving our stuff here. That's so crazy to think about, oh my gosh. I'm gonna unload some stuff. I'm gonna do some cleaning and then I have to jump on a work call because I'm still working. But I'm so excited, like guys, we have new views. Let me know what you think. I also need to figure out how I wanna lay this out. Lots to consider. Queen. Not to be cheesy, but I'm feeling so like calm in this space, which is just such a different feeling that I am not used to. Because even just cleaning out that cabinet, I realized like I'm just sticking my hand back there cleaning around, when in my old building I had such a problem with bugs from the time I moved in that like I would be scared to like reach in because I'm like, oh, there's probably a bug in there, there's probably something in there, probably something dead, something gross. It's just like so nice to come in and be like, feels clean. It just feels nice and clean. Like even going through and cleaning my apartment, I'm like, oh, someone did come in here and clean. Versus when I moved into my last one, I was like, the whole time I was questioning if somebody came in. It feels very nice to be like, wow, I feel pretty comfortable here. I'm gonna clean the bathroom, then we gotta vacuum. It is looking like there's stuff in here. We're gonna go home, do some more packing because tomorrow is the day. I literally spent so much time trying to figure out where I wanted my stuff. And here, ignore my computer, but normally I'd put my bed on this side, right? There's outlets on either side, but there's something about the bed being on this side, right? This is basically my view if my bed is on the side where it would normally go. I got the door in front of me, which is a little bit scary. And then I have my closet door. Also a bit creepy, but hear me out, right? I have like a wall next to me, so it feels a little more secure. And then the doors, like that door closes and it's on the same wall. What do we think? The only problem is that there's only one outlet, but there's none on the side. So I just went online and I bought like a cover you put on it and then you can split it. So we'll see if that works. And then if we absolutely hate it, I can ask my friends to help me like move things around. But also I'm thinking this is a shared wall. So if I put my bed on this side, if those people are making noise, like, yes, I'll still hear it, but it won't be like behind my head. I don't know, there's like something about being next to the wall where it's like, okay, it's cozy. I don't know. We'll see. Stuff. I'm about to have a nervous breakdown, but I gotta keep going. And it's 9:42. Okay, hi. I'm like so hungry. Garlic bread that I got the other day. And then I started to get very overwhelmed. And now here we are. I don't even know why I'm crying. I just feel overwhelmed. Even though I know like tomorrow will take a lot of the stress away because then it's just on me to move the rest of my stuff. And packing up your apartment, you're like, I open this door, there's something else, and then it's like, how do I pack this? Because this is gonna break if I stack stuff on top. Like, it's just like the mental gymnastics of packing stuff up got to me a little bit. And there's just like, I haven't done this in a while, or it's just me. And that makes it feel even more overwhelming. And I'm literally so silly because I'm standing here crying holding garlic bread. I'm just like getting worked up, and then I'm like, okay, well, I need to move this and I need to move this, and like I have a small car, so like 4 boxes and like another thing fill up my car, and I'm just knowing like it's gonna take me a bunch of trips, and I'm just like dreading it. And I just don't have people to be like, can everyone come help me? Like, I'm bad at asking for help, and I just don't really have a lot of people here that I know anymore because everyone has moved away. So it's really just like on me. So I'm gonna stop talking so that I stop crying, because there's literally nothing to cry about. It's just like my emotions, I'm just like, they're overflowing right now about being stressed, being overwhelmed, being excited, being a little bit sad, being a little bit nervous, but like, fingers crossed, everything goes okay. I hope. That was so difficult. So these are all my things. My couch, these little poofs. I think I'm going to eat a yogurt because I gotta clean out my fridge anyway at some point. So I'm gonna eat my yogurt, drink some water because my lips are freaking chapped. Goodbye, apartment. The lighting is so good in here, but it's like all a lie. Like, look how beautiful, it's so nice. But it's like, girl, do you want hot water? Can't have it. Do you want no bugs? Can't have it. Quiet neighbors. You guys, let me, I actually don't even have words right now. You're just gonna have to hear this from me. I'm gonna have to insert clips from my Ring camera. That was the worst move I've ever experienced in my life. I've been moving for a good, probably over a decade now. You know, it shouldn't be that bad. These were the worst 2 people to move me that they could have existed. It was as if this was their first time ever being in an apartment or ever moving or seeing furniture. Let's start off with the fact that they gave me a window between 8:30 and 10:30, okay? I picked the first time slot of the day thinking they're probably gonna lean more towards the beginning because if they go later, then they derail their whole day, right? They get there at 10. Okay, fine, whatever. The guy calls me though, and I can't really understand what he's saying. He's like mumbling and it's like just not clear. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I give him the gate code. He says that his English is not good, to please text him. And I'm like, okay. So I texted to him. They finally make it there. He's upset that he has to walk up to the 3rd floor, which, mind you, I had already told them, and this same company moved me into that apartment and had to walk up those stairs. So like, this is well-known information to this company. They've literally done this exact move. So he gets there, he finds out that he has to walk up the stairs, and he's like pissed. The way he's acting, it's as if he's gonna tell me, yeah, sorry, we can't move your stuff today. So I'm like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. Like, you're movers. Like, it's not like I'm on the 12th floor. I understand that 3 floors is a lot, but like, I told the moving company, what do you want from me? These people could not have gone slower. I moved out of my old apartment into the new apartment in roughly 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It took them just at my old apartment over 2 hours. They were taking thing by thing. They're literally taking like a bar stool, I think, and a couch cushion. And they walk all the way down the stairs. Then they've brought like 2 boxes down and like, let's say a nightstand. The one guy is in the van. My sister's looking at my Ring camera and she's like, where did that guy go? He has not come back into your apartment in the past like 45 minutes. I go down there to put stuff in my car. I just hear like noise in there, but I'm like, there's nothing he could be loading in because everything's still in my apartment. No one has brought enough out to be in there for 45 minutes. My move from my old apartment to my new apartment cost me like $390, right? My move from my old apartment to the new apartment, mind you, drive time exactly the same. This building has an elevator, that building doesn't. Like, exact same setup, $870. I will say there were extra things in this move. I had a bed and a bed frame and a dresser and this coffee stand, which he like huffed and puffed about. Can you see that? It's not heavy. Double the price of my move, but not double the amount of stuff. I have no words. Then I go to check out and the guy gives me the price and I'm like, hello? Mind you, they don't speak English, neither of them. So he has to call his boss and he's like asking me questions, but I'm like, okay, they said they don't speak English, but this feels really awkward to be like, hey, your guys low-key sucked and they didn't do shit. Like, they took their sweet time taking piece by piece. The way they were moving is like, as if I were helping like my mom move and I really didn't want to, and I was like, I'm gonna take this ottoman, this little poof, because it's easier. I don't really want to do this. And I have like that IKEA for sectional thing, you know, the bottom pulls out. You've seen it. The guys moved it into my old apartment, up 3 floors worth of stairs, and put it in there. They struggled a bit, but they got it up there. This time, they're like, we have to take it apart, which I'm confused because if they got it up, how can you not get it down? Also, you're going down. That's much easier. I hear him in the living room for like 20 minutes, drilling. My sister on the ring cam texts me. She's like, what is he doing to your couch? I go out there, I'm looking at him. I'm like, that's obviously not a drill situation. If you just look at it, it's like an Allen key. Like, you can tell it's not shaped like that, but he's now stripped most of it because he's been drilling at it for 20 minutes and it obviously hasn't been working. So I have an Allen key, I give it to him. He's like, oh, does it? Then he's trying to take the side of the couch off. I'm like, you missed these two. He's like, no English. I'm like, okay. Then I'm pointing to them. I'm like, these. He's ignoring me now. The other guy comes in. I'm like, no, these, like these, you have to do these. Ignores me. They spend another like good 15 minutes on it and then finally figure it out. Then disassemble it. Huh? If I had known that, I could have disassembled it in 5 minutes. Then he's in my bedroom taking off the headboard for some reason, even though the posts are also as long, so I'm confused about that. And then the best part, my dresser. Again, I have the IKEA Malm or whatever it is, Malm? What is it called? I don't know, the IKEA dresser. You would think it's a dresser. There are 2 men. Each of them, they wrap it, each of them grabs a side, they walk it down. Not gonna be easy by any means, but you know, there's 2 people, 2 adult men. No, this man wraps it moderately, puts it on a hand truck, like one of those like vertical hand trucks, puts it on its side, and then pushes it down the stairs, slams it down the stairs. I will literally insert what it sounded like. And wouldn't you know, it's chipped. Of course, because you slammed it on its side down the stairs. Nothing they did was efficient. So then I try to call them back. No answer. I call again. No answer. I call again. No answer. I call again. No answer. I call one last time. Somebody answers and says, oh yeah, he's been expecting a call from you. Huh? The lady's like, he's not available right now, but I'll have him call you right back. I'm like, okay. I hang up. She calls me back 5 minutes later. I'm like, yes. She's like, okay, yeah, this is your number. I'll have him call you back. Huh? It's been an hour now. No one has called me back. I don't really know what to do with that. I'm considering reporting it as fraud on my credit card because what the hell did I pay for? And also, you broke my thing. I literally, I don't have any words. And the last time I used them, they were moderately reckless, but I don't have anything like super expensive that I'm like, this is an heirloom, you know? So I was like, whatever. But they were like so efficient. Like they were like, let's knock it out. Let's get it done. They came in, started the clock, wrapped everything. We're getting it ready. Like, fine. Also, I look at my invoice that they just emailed me. They started the clock before they even got to my apartment because I have the phone call of when they buzzed into my gate. And that time that they buzzed in was after the start time on the document. How is that possible? You would start the move before you've even arrived at my apartment. Anyway, I could go on about this forever, but now I have an entire apartment to unpack. I actually need to go back home because I didn't think this would take all day. I assumed I'd be done by like noon, and I was gonna go back and grab all my stuff so I could spend the night here because all my stuff is here and I have to spend the night here. But all my stuff is still back in my other apartment, so now I have to drive all the way back there, pack more stuff up, and here we are, and do it all weekend long. So I know I got myself into this. I'm still excited. I like my new space. I'm grateful for the area I get to live in. I'm like so excited that I can like walk to things again. Like that truly is gonna make me so happy. This was just such an incredibly trying day that somehow cost me even more money than it was already gonna cost me because the company was terrible. Like The fact alone that they sent 2 people who do not speak English and did not check with the client to be like, do you understand Spanish, or would this be an issue? When 90% of moving is like, we need to communicate about this. Like, I need to tell you where things go, where to park, how to get in. We can't do that. What are we doing? Anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and then in the next one, we're gonna unpack and kind of get situated. But thank you so much for watching. If you've watched this far, what a journey. If you are moving, I wish you the best of luck. It's not for the faint of heart. And if you have any ideas for the space of what you think it should look like, let me know. I would literally love all of your input. I'm kind of going for like, I don't know, I need to get some lantern lights, like some warm, glowy, cozy vibes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another day with another video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, maybe. I don't know, give it a thumbs up. I don't know. Leave a comment. Your worst move story. I hope they're not that bad. I'm sure somebody has much worse stories. So I need to go sit in the bath. I think that's all I can do.